Hello everyone, Coach Carole here. Livecast number 1 with tip number 1. Today is how to plan your genealogy research effectively. Today's tip will cover a few simple steps that you can use to start doing this in 2022. There are 3 requirements that I believe are pivotal for creating an ancestral research plan. You need to be inquisitive. Perhaps you begin by listing the questions to be answered in your ancestral research. For example, where was your ancestor born? Where did he, she live? When and where were they married, and to whom? And how many children were there in this marriage? That will give you a really good start to focusing in on exactly what you are planning to research. Second, be methodical. Determine which research sites you're going to use and be consistent in your search. Especially for your requests about these ancestors, be specific about the time period and perhaps the state for an Australian marriage, for example, if you are searching in ancestry.com.au. And thirdly, be organised. Use a research recording tool of your choice to collate the results of your search. For example, it could be writing on a printed family group sheet or an individual record sheet that you've downloaded from the web. Or you could be recording all of your research into a research journal online, whether that be in a Google Doc or a Word doc, your choice. I'm going to take you on a little journey across to a couple of sites which you might find very useful in doing your ancestral plan. So I'll just set that up for you. I'm sharing the screen now. And I'm going to my blog, first of all, that I wrote. When did I write that? Towards the end, no, at the beginning of December last year. And the question was, which ancestors are at the top of your research list? And so I began to plan and plot what research I was going to do and came up with a list of names in my ancestral list to begin research. And you can see them here. John Cutting being the first one that I am focusing on for January. One thing that I suggest you do when you're planning your research is find some help. One of the best ways to help yourself is in social media. And if you're a Facebook user, why not go across to the Family Tree magazine page? There's a wealth of information there for you to begin your journey into planning your ancestral research. And right there on the front page today is a link to their blog item, 10 steps to get started on your family tree. And so when you click there, you can go directly across to the family tree site and read the 10 steps to start building your family tree. These are really good things to do in planning your ancestral research for 2022. I'm going to share with you my plan for writing my stories and gathering the data for my ancestors this year. And this is in a Trello board. And you can see each of these lists, these vertical strips, have a particular ancestor's name at the top and information that I'm researching. And including pictures is helpful to give me that visual stimulus. You could do it in a Google spreadsheet or a Google Doc. You don't have to start learning new software, but get a plan organized. Just write it in your journal if you wish. That is my best advice for you today in planning your ancestral research.